I also told him that if we go on the first date, that's $500.
Period.
and the cash came over the table before the date even started.
Straight like that.
Straight like that.
No, hello.
If I had a boyfriend right now, he would be rich. Like, if I were to have a boyfriend right now, like, he would have that money. I wouldn't even consider going for it.
So you are only interested in dating a dude if he's rich right now?
I mean, I get money.
Okay.
He gotta get money.
I would never be in a relationship just with a dead broke dude. I would never do that.
Okay. So let's say you making $80,000 a year. He making $30,000. He bringing something to the table, but he still like messing with you. But you will be happy with that, or he gotta kick rocks?
I think that I'll be okay with that.
Alright, y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Don't Be a Viking podcast. Today I got two young women with me. I'm gonna need y'all to introduce yourself by name, age, relationship status, and occupation. You can go for it.
My name is Sophia. I am 21. I'm single and I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? I'm Amarie. I am 20 years old. I am very single. And I'm a photographer, content creator, all that.
Alright, so how long you been single? Right into it.
I've been single probably like a year. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long you been single?
When did Rosa Parks?
Hell nah.
I'm playing. No, I've been single probably about a year or so.
Okay, y'all looking for somebody, or y'all just want to stay single right now?
If he presents himself, then he does. But I'm not like searching.
Okay.
Right. I was gonna say the same thing. I'm not necessarily searching, but I mean, if you come across me and we click, then yeah.
Now, the first question I want to get into is, since we started with her, we'll start the first question with you. First question I want to get into is, first, have you ever been a sugar baby?
No.
Would you be a sugar baby if given the opportunity?
I guess it would depend on the circumstances.
Okay, so what circumstance is suitable versus like what's hell nah, I ain't doing it?
Like, if we could just go on like casual dates, maybe, but nothing further than that.
Okay.
It would really take a lot for me to even do that.
Okay, I know a lot of folks been saying, I just talk on the phone with them, or I just like send them feet pics and stuff like this.
I just feel like that's not realistic nowadays. Like, that's not gonna cut it.
So
like,
you feel like the dude gonna want a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't think that any guy that's gonna give you some money is just gonna accept you just talking on the phone.
Yeah,
like I don't think that's realistic.
So let's say if he say, I want to go, since you said like just dates. If he say I want to go on 4 dates a week.
4 days a week is crazy, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like it would really take a lot for me to like be in a sugar baby type situation, because I feel like you don't necessarily like that person. It's almost like you just like the money that they're giving you.
What if it be like 10 racks a month? I get 10 racks a month.
10 racks a month.
4 dates a week, 10 racks a month.
Well, baby, you got them 4 days, 10 racks a month.
Alright. So if the bread high though, you'll go on as many dates as goddamn he want to.
Maybe. But I ain't gonna do it all for the money. I mean, maybe.
Okay, so would you still do it if you had a boyfriend? Still 10 racks, 4 dates?
If I had
10 racks.
If I feel like if my man was like cool with it, then maybe like I'm getting this money for us.
Okay. So if your dude say no, you gonna turn down the 10 racks?
If I love my man, yeah.
Okay, I'll take it. So same question. Have you ever been a sugar baby?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how did the dude approach you?
Okay. I don't even remember where I met.
It was online or it was in person?
It was online.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you remember what did he require? Or first, before what did he require?
Mhm.
How did he even approach it? Like, did he just straight up, hey, you want to be my sugar baby?
No, it wasn't like that. If they're like really serious sugar daddies, they're not gonna be like, oh, sugar baby. Like, they're gonna try to get to know you. And obviously there's that age difference, but like there's kind of a common understanding. But ultimately, I like got to know him a little bit through text or whatever, but I was like, okay, we can go on a date.
Okay.
Or whatever to see, you know,
how the vibe is in person.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we met at a place like super close to my house, so like I could walk back home if I needed to. Okay. I know the staff. I wasn't nervous. I wouldn't have gone there if I was, you know, had any fear of my safety.
Okay.
We met there, and I also told him. I also told him that if we go on the first day, that's $500.
Period.
and the cash came over the table before the date even started.
Straight like that.
Straight like that.
No, hello. So, how long was y'all texting?
Not long. I'm like, are you either gonna do it or we just go talk? I'm a very like, let's.
So was it like under a week?
Probably, yes.
Okay, so under a week.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you get there, he give you $500 cash.
Mm-hmm. Well, he seemed like he was the material, you know. So he like, okay, she's her. Like, I'm gonna go through with the deal because that's what I said. Like, I'm not meeting. You know, you got to be strict if you're gonna mess with these people that are talking money. You have to. Okay.
So what was the age difference? How old was he?
I was not told his exact age, but I think like 50s.
Okay, now this is the question I got about that. Cause beforehand, I thought, I ain't gonna lie, most of the dudes like this, like the dudes who go to strip clubs all day or the dudes who pay sugar babies or whatever, I'm like, bro, in real life, you gotta be lame as hell. But like the more interviews I did and the more this and more that, I'm realizing, I ain't gonna lie, some pretty regular, like cool ass dudes still do this, which I don't understand. I feel like if you cool enough, if you got a mouthpiece, it's plenty of girls that'll talk to you for the free. But I'm starting to realize a lot of the dudes is not just some lame ass, square ass folks. So was he lame or was he like a cool dude?
So he was a different ethnicity, so there was like that barrier.
Okay. And
then he was like a very smart, respected businessman in the cannabis industry.
So was he just a different ethnicity? Did he speak English well?
Yes, he did speak English. I would say he was as cool as, not pleasing to look at, but he was cool.
Was he fat?
Or a little bit. Ugly? Like, he was on the bigger.
Okay, but he wasn't like just big.
No, he wasn't really like huge. He was like, but he had a pretty, you know, round face. I don't want to expose this man.
Okay. So,
but that was the only date. Actually, no, I lied. There was 2 days.
Okay, and the second one was 500 straight up too.
Yeah, and there was more money than that too within because he didn't even live here. He was never here.
Oh, so whenever he just come, he'll hit you up.
Yep.
Damn. Okay. So what's the most money he sent at one time?
I think it was $1,200. Because he was like, I want to pay the rent so I can come see your apartment. And I was really big on I told him I don't have boys in my house. I don't allow men in my house. So that, because I didn't want him to ever think he could just come over because, no, that's past my comfort level.
Might be different,
but but basically he was like, if I pay the rent, like, we can have a sleepover. He used those words.
A 50-year-old? Okay, and, I'm starting to piece it together now.
And my rent is a little bit more than that. So he didn't cover the whole thing. So I kind of decided, no, you can't come over.
And what did he say after that? He just sent $1,200. You like, hell nah, you still can't come. Was he like mad?
He was trying to send the rest like later days.
Yeah.
I'm not like I wasn't being mean or anything. Like
Yeah.
but I didn't have any interest in like really getting to know him. I didn't want to like use him,
Okay.
whatever. But like if he's wanting to give me all this money just for talking to me, giving me business advice, okay. But then he started, leaning into the more sexual stuff,
Yeah.
which as all of them do, and that's when I had to cut it. And I did feel a little bit bad. However, he has so much money, like that was not a problem. Like
Okay. So
at all.
you met him the first time.
Mhm.
Did you tell anybody you was going to meet him?
Probably not.
Okay, now this is the interesting thing. Because what if he was a goddamn kidnapper?
Well, I made sure of that. Like I made him get on FaceTime
Okay.
and like talk. And he told me like all about his business, and he
still can kidnap your ass, even though he told you about his business.
I mean, he could have, but I was down the street at my like favorite restaurant, super nice place. Like he was dressed up, like it wasn't.
Okay.
I met him there. I left in my car.
How much money you think you got out of him, like in total?
That was it. The 500 and then the 1,200, I think.
Oh, that was
there
it?
might be a little bit more, like.
Okay.
Smaller.
But them the main thing.
But it was like over like a 3-week period.
Oh damn, that was fast. Okay.
Yeah. I couldn't.
So same question I asked her. If you had a boyfriend and this same dude paying you 10 racks a month, would you still do it even though your boyfriend against it? Or would you tell your boyfriend, look, either you gotta suck it up or I gotta find a new boyfriend?
If I had a boyfriend right now, he would be rich. Like if I were to have a boyfriend right now, like he would have that money. I wouldn't even consider going for it.
So you only interested in dating a dude if he's rich right now?
I mean, I get money.
Okay.
He gotta get money.
Okay. So what about you? Is your dating criteria like one on he gotta be financially successful right now?
I would say yes and no.
Nah.
Let me explain. I'm like a little bit of a hopeless romantic.
Okay.
And sometimes you can see through people's situation. Like my parents, I know when they first started dating, my dad was not well off, but he was in med school.
Okay.
And my mama liked him and she saw that through. And now look at my parents.
Was your mama well off?
They were about the same and they were in college, but my mom was in law school. My dad was in med school. They kind of just saw the potential there and then they're wealthy now. Yeah. And so that's kind of how I see it. Like as of right now, I'm still young. I'm not making top dollar right now. So I don't think that my partner as of right now should be having to make top dollar. But I think that it's something that could be seen through. Like if I see that you have potential, like my dad, like he was in med school at the time my parents started dating. So if I'm dating a guy, he's in med school, he's in law school, or he's starting a business and I can see that potential and I really like him, then I'm going to go for you and I'm going to see that through. But I'm not going to just go for a bum and then try to like build him into a boyfriend. No, like you need to come a little bit potential. Like I'm going to see the potential, but you need to have it within you as well. Like I'm not just going to come and just try to be delulu about it and try to see it in you. Like you have to come and present that to me and I need to see that through.
Okay, so let's say he is in med school or something, but he dead ass broke. Like that's still. I
mean, it depends. Like if you're
because he on the path.
And you making it work for me. Like I don't have to have. You don't have to give me everything right now. I don't need to go on extravagant dates as of right now. I mean, like if I see that you are on the path to finish med school and you're gonna make some money in a few years, I might stick through it. Like I don't need that right now.
Okay.
So yeah.
So
I look horrible.
Not necessarily.
I only say that because I've experienced bums like through and through.
Me personally, I don't really feel like it's a right or wrong. Either you will tolerate, either you will tolerate like somebody who broke. You will give somebody who they see it through, they not broke, but they're not there yet. Or you want somebody that's rich. Like I personally don't give a damn. It's like as long as you know what you want, that's cool, and you communicate that, Bro, you straight. If you want to only get with a dude that's making 50,000 a month, find a dude that's making 50,000 a month. Right. Now, what's the bare minimum you would accept from a dude if we put a monetary value on it?
I don't know. That's okay. Yeah. Is it?
Okay.
I don't know. Like.
So let me ask you this: what things do you do to qualify yourself to have a rich man? Because if he's rich, he got a million options. So what do you do to meet that criteria?
I mean, she the one.
Yeah. So I went to culinary school for a little bit.
Okay.
All right. I love to cook.
Okay.
I have my own place. I'm a business owner, so I have stuff going for myself. I love to style like whoever I'm with.
Yeah.
So that's a fun thing. Like if I have a partner, I like to get them right with the fashion and stuff because I also do fashion styling.
Okay.
I'm also just a great person to have, you know, like to have your back and to I'm just the whole package. Okay. Okay.
All right. So you said cooking. You got your own place, business owner. You a styler. You have
like material things. Yeah, like okay. I can cook. I can blah blah blah. But I'm also like pretty intellectual, pretty funny. I have a dog.
You got a dog? What they got to do with him? Well, how he gonna say, yeah, she the top candidate because she got a dog?
My dog actually makes all the boys run away. I'm so serious. He's the reason I don't have a boyfriend.
So that's a negative. You got to put that on the other list.
But maybe my partner will have a dog too, so they can hang out.
Okay. Now, I say, like, say you got your own place. I don't think that'll matter to him. Because if he rich, more than likely you would move in with him anyway. Like he wouldn't come in your spot. So if you had a rich boyfriend,
I'm not moving in. I have too much stuff. I make clothes.
Yeah.
And I resell clothes. And I sew. So like
if he rich, you would think his room in his house for this stuff?
I'm not moving in like before like an engagement or something. Like we're talking so many steps down the line. I don't even know what to tell you.
Okay, so
I need to meet the man first.
So the crib, I don't think that'll like be in his head. Like, all right, cool. She in the top of the list of that. Mm-hmm. The entrepreneur, it depends. Like most rich dudes, I know if they already got their own bread, they life so busy. A girl having her own bread is not a like wow factor. Either it's like, okay, cool, like this was up, or it's like, nah, I don't want that. Because 9 times out of 10, let's say later on, y'all try to have a kid or this, that, and third, or if he just wants you to like make his life easier, it's gonna be difficult for you to make his life easier if you are also ripping and running and handling your own thing. So if he bringing in the bread, let's say if you make 10 racks a month, but he make 50 racks a month, he got enough to replace you with the 10 that you would have been making anyway. You said like, so 9 times out of 10, he'll much rather you, instead of working, let's do some other stuff that's like more beneficial because I got the money part down pat. You know what I'm saying?
I've thought about having a stay-at-home husband, honestly. I have thought about that before.
Like he stay at home?
Yeah. Because I you're right. I do a lot. I'm like always on the go. And yeah, I have thought about that.
Okay.
Like I'm interested in multitudes.
And you go support it.
Multitudes of men. Like you're describing like the rich, like I don't know if you're describing more like industry man, but there's like variations of rich men. Okay. And not all of them have, want the huge houses and want their girl to be like, in the house on this.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it would be dope to have somebody like in the same industry as me doing the same things. So that a lot of that stuff that I'm out doing, we'll be doing it together.
Okay.
I'm clingy. I like to be with my person all the time.
Okay.
Not all the time, but like I like to do things together. Like I like to thrift a lot. you better like thrifting too.
So which one do you think the relationship will work long term in? You being a stay-at-home wife or him being a stay-at-home husband?
I would be a happy stay-at-home wife. Like, that's the end goal when I have, because I want a lot of kids.
Yeah.
But like, for now, I have business to chase, you know?
Okay. So do you see yourself ever getting with a stay-at-home husband?
No.
Why not?
No. My man would have to work. And I like to work. I'm Haitian. I actually enjoy working sometimes.
Okay.
And I think the things that I do, like, it's kind of, that's just part of my life. Like, it's what I enjoy to do. And it's kind of like her. Like, I would want my partner to be in the same field as me so we could do things together or even like collaborate on things, like within like our careers. Because I don't see like work as work. I would like to see work as like my life and just something that I would enjoy to do so I can get money and just enjoy my job and getting money. So I would want my partner to probably have something like that and we could work on things together. That would be the end goal, like my dream end goal, if that could happen.
So what's some negatives you can come up with about having to stay at home husband while you work?
I would think there would probably be like a weird dynamic.
Yeah.
Like if I'm the one that's working and like going out and working, you're at home.
Do you feel like you would start to be the man of the relationship? Like you wear the pants?
I mean, kind of, but like, I don't know. It would be different. Like maybe he's like at home doing something with his life rather than just like being at home. I mean, like maybe if he had like an at home job and I'm like out doing my work and he's at home doing work. I mean, maybe, but I wouldn't have I don't think that I would be the one that's providing and like making the money to provide for the family. Like I don't think that's something that I would want to do.
So you don't see yourself being a breadwinner. Like if the relationship gonna be a happy relationship, he needs to make more.
Not necessarily. I mean, I think that when you are in a relationship, it's almost like your money is my money. If y'all see yourself going kind of long term, like really never breaking up or anything, like I think that we would just share our money. Like we get the money for us.
Now, if that's the case, if y'all money is one, then you can have a broke dude because your money is his money. So if you rich,
because I would be making the money. If he was broke, I would be the one making the money. He need to be making some money too.
Just say y'all money.
I mean, yes, when you get money and I'm getting money, that's our money. But if I'm sitting here being the one that's making all the money, no. Why would I? And I would never be in a relationship just with a dead broke dude. I would never do that.
Okay, so let's say you making $80,000 a year, he making $30,000. He bringing something to the table, but he still like messing with you. But you will be happy with that, or he gotta kick out?
I think that I'll be okay with it. Like money isn't everything to me. I feel like once you have that money, like it's great, but in a relationship, that's not everything. Like I don't think that you have to like have a large bank account to be able to date me. I mean, you gotta have some money. I mean, I want to do things. That's just what I want to do with my life. I want to go like travel and see new places and eat great food. Like that's kind of things that I like to do in a relationship. Okay. So you're gonna need money to do that. But like if we're together and married and we're sharing money, I don't think it necessarily matters how much money I'm making and how much money he's making. Just as long as somebody's bringing something. But it also depends on like how much you're making. Like I don't want to be the main provider. I don't think that I would want to do that.
You just say
if I am, maybe because I mean I am a talented girl. I definitely see myself making a lot of money in the future, but I don't think that you necessarily have to make more than me to be with me. Okay. But now I am young.
If you want the rich dude, how he gonna be rich? But he stayed at home. First, I
told you there's different. Like I could have. I'm open, you know.
Okay, like, so do you think you would be happy with you going out every day, him staying at home? I feel like the roles would be reversed. Like he more of the feminine one in the relationship. Because if I think of somebody staying at home all day, taking care of the house, while the other person go out and fight the world, the person fighting the world is usually the masculine one. So I feel like the roles will be flipped and you will start wearing the pants in the relationship. Like imagine you come home, you tired, you just got done busting your ass, doing what you had to do. You come home, he asking you to cook, to...
No, see, that's the thing. If he was a stay-at-home husband, he would be cooking. He would be laundry. He would be sweeping. He would be taking the kids to...
Now, you would think he the feminine one now? You think he's still the more masculine one in this relationship?
It's situational. Like, who is this man? Like, he might be super masculine, and he might be great on FanDuel or something. Like, you never know. Like, I don't know.
Like, if he's super masculine, I don't see a super masculine man saying, "Yeah, babe, you go out and..."
I mean, I'm not
do
like
that thing.
going and like fighting battles. Like, I'm a stylist. Like, I make clothes. I do shoots. I do stuff like this. I don't really go out much at nighttime. And if we did, like, we would be going together. Like, he wouldn't be just at home all night. Like, we would go out to dinners. Like, I don't go to clubs, but if I went to clubs, he would be with me.
Okay.
Like, he wouldn't just be at home all the time. Like, he would most likely be with me.
Now,
By stay at home, I mean, like, he not out working a job all day.
Okay. Let's say Rihanna and A$AP Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
A$AP Rocky got bread.
Mm-hmm.
But Rihanna got way more bread than A$AP Rocky. Now, if you look at a lot of situations that they had, like they just did a photo shoot recently where he was behind her. Like, he is the type of man you describing. Like,
Yeah.
he in the back holding the baby while she leading the relationship.
I need an A$AP Rocky.
Now, the thing about A$AP Rocky, I feel like he did one interview where they was asking him some questions. I can't remember the questions, but he was so timid to answer the questions because if he say something, it can ruin her brand deals, her like different partnerships or whatever.
He's a smart husband.
Now,
Exactly.
is that smart? Yeah. Like, whether I got a brother, homie, girlfriend, wife, whoever, don't say nothing that'll jeopardize what I got going. So, do I agree with that? Yes. But the problem is,
What's the problem?
when the girl be more successful than the dude, a lot of times, the dude damn near become neutered in a way. Like, why, if we take a photo shoot, I'm not finna even have a symbolism out there of my girl leading while I'm in the back.
Well, I also think this Rihanna's character. I think that Rihanna has always presented herself as to be like kind of almost hyper independent and just she's Rihanna. And so like A$AP Rocky's almost like an addition to her. And I just think that that's Rihanna.
Okay.
And that's just how it is. And I don't think that A$AP Rocky is necessarily neuter or like it or what's the word, like demasculized or emasculized at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's still a man and he treats her as such. And even though she does make maybe more money than him, I think that they have come together as a family and as one. And I don't think that it kind of changed the dynamic, but I do think that that's how Rihanna is. I think Rihanna has just been this figure of independence and kind of just being like kind of strong and on her own. And I think that A$AP Rocky is just a great addition to her.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask y'all this. All right, y'all. We're going to end this episode of the DontBeAViking podcast. Catch us on the next one. Yes, sir, Ski.